Hey guys, welcome to Friday's home workout. So warm up today, let's get straight into it. We're going to go into our couch stretch. So foot up on our bench, or couch, edge of our chair, cushion underneath our knee, or a mat for protection, knee down. Then create that stretch by sitting back, driving that hip forward, tucking that pelvis under. Make sure we're holding for a minimum of 30 seconds each side. If you're very stiff and tight in that hip flexor quad area, try and go up towards a minute if you can. So once you got one side done, obviously change over opposite side. Then you're going to grab your dumbbell. Okay, we're going to push press it or strict press it up over our head. We're going to hold elbow in line with our ear. Accumulate 20 seconds on our right side. And then down. 20 seconds on our left. Pushing up to the roof, keeping our elbow locked out. No arch in our lower back. We can pull down. Once we got 20 seconds accumulated on each side, we're going to go down to the ground into our splits work. So slide our front heel out and away from our back knee as far as possible. And then we're going to drive our chest down towards our knee. Fingertips or palms to the ground. Get a good stretch into that calf and hamstring. Again, accumulate a minimum of 30 seconds, all the way up to a minute if you're very stiff and tight in that area. Okay, and then as usual, let's make sure we can get 3 rounds done, okay, as our warm-up. Okay, anything extra, anything else feeling stiff and tight, guys? Calves, ankles, need a bit of foam rolling, loosen out, throw it in there as well. So today's Metcon, guys, we're going to just be accumulating reps today. We got 4 rounds in total. Okay, spicy enough one. If you're really struggling for time and energy, you could drop it down to 3 rounds. We're going to be trying to do 4 rounds on Zoom this week. We're going to have some new movements for the week, or movements we haven't done yet this week, and we're going to have 1 or 2 movements that we covered earlier on in the week as well. Okay, so it's going to be 4 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest, 4 rounds. Okay, minute 1. We got to step up. So on a chair, box, coffee table, a wall outside, something you have available, step ups. Ideally, if you can, we're going to go weighted step ups. Okay, so dumbbell up onto that shoulder, 2 feet up, 2 feet down. If that's uncomfortable, you can hold it in a goblet position like so. Or, if you find it difficult enough and you've got a very high box, you can just do them body weight instead. So that's minute 1, counting those reps. Minute 2, we're going to transition straight into it. We're going to do shoulder to overhead. So depending on the weight you have, you can do this in strict press, push jerk, whatever you want. Shoulder to overhead. Full lock out, elbow in line with your ear. We can rest and alternate arms as often and as regularly as you like. We can drop the dumbbell down onto the ground and rest if you like. Full lock out, heel drive, leg drive, punch. 1 minute. Accumulate as many reps between both arms as you can. If at some point during that minute you need to let the dumbbell down, breathe, shake out the arms, do so. Okay, perfectly fine. So minute 1, as many step ups as possible. Minute 2, as many shoulder to overheads as possible. Minute 3, we're going as many skips as possible. So single unders or double unders, depending where your level is with skipping. Okay, for minute 3, obviously count the reps. Minute 4, burpees. Straight arm, chest to floor, raised area, whatever you need. Okay, we're going to count the reps, try our 4 movements, then we're going to follow it up with only a 1 minute rest, and we're going to do 4 rounds. Ideally, as always, guys, if we're pacing this correctly and not trying to go out too hot and too fast, okay, we should be able to hit very close to the same amount of reps every round on the step ups, every round on the shoulder press, every round on the skip, and every round on the burpees. Okay, just imagine we were going to go for a 5K run. If we run that first kilometer way too fast, we blow up and we're nearly walking, we're barely able to jog by the end. Okay, we've defeated the purpose. Yes, you feel like you're wrecked. Yes, you feel like you're exhausted, but it's not gonna get us the biggest outcome and the biggest results, okay? So just easing back a little bit, saving some energy in the tank, maybe not working for the full minute if you need for round 1 and 2, so that those reps can be sustainable then across all our rounds. You're gonna have movements that are gonna be a little bit easier, movements that are a little bit harder, so play to your strengths. On something like a step up, most people are gonna find this movement a little bit easier compared to, say, like a burpee. So aim to get some more of your reps done on the easier movements, or the movements that you like and are comfortable with. Say if you're skipping and you're doing single unders, maybe that's where you're gonna get a lot of your reps done. That's maybe where you're gonna be able to work for your full minute. Whereas if I'm doing double unders, maybe I'm only gonna work for 40 or 45 seconds and use the extra 15 seconds to recover, depending on how they go. So just bear that in mind as we hit this Metcon. Nice little mixture of some new movements for the week, ones we haven't touched on, and bringing back in some movements that we touched on earlier on in the week with the burpee and the double unders and the skipping. Okay guys, 4 minutes of work, 1 minute rest, 4 rounds in total. Reduce that down to 3 rounds if you're struggling for time and energy. Get after it, accumulate as many reps as you can. See you guys on Zoom.